Well, it looks like if we keep driving north, it'll be perfect.
Yeah, that's... That view is very clear that came today.
Yeah, it really is.
Something about it.
Course after the cover in the township, 59 metal and suspect not moving.
Copy.
1352.
I'm going to pull over for a second here and get situated.
8290. Just advising of a civil and pending as a phone call request.
Getting better.
Indeed. What channel do you read on?
Right now, I think it's up 3. I can go wherever you
Why
want.
don't you go to either 1 or 2? I've got East and 3.
I'll take West.
West District?
Yep.
Okay.
Possible pocket. Abnormal behavior, violent. 4536. Can we get another squad that's available to our location?
4473 is party call driver.
Well, happy Wednesday, backseaters. This is a midweek hump day edition of Live on Patrol. Sheriff Fletcher's brainchild since July of 2020 to show folks some of what police officers deal with and how we interact with people. So I'm Deputy Pat Scott, and with me is...
Francois. Fran. I'm here with Pat today.
I am glad you said Francois.
Yeah.
You know, if my name was Francois, that's all I would let people call me. I love that name.
I do too. It's just, I usually start off when I introduce people with the full name, and then I just go down to Fran just because I like people to know that it's Francois. And then it's just, I don't know, people have a hard time reading it, saying it. It's that soft C, spelling it, pronouncing it.
So is it okay if I call you Francois from now on?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yay.
Yeah, my dad went to a French school when he was a little kid.
That was going to be my next question.
Yeah. He went to a French school when I was a little kid, when he was a little kid, and so he ended up naming me that. I'm the oldest of 6. And all my other siblings, they just have your, you got a brother named Steve, a brother named Chris, my sister was Lucy. Yeah, it's kind of funny. There's me.
So I've got to give a shout out to Heather Brown, who sent me a link to a sunshade for the iPhone to help keep it from overheating. Well, Heather, I did not get the shade yet, but I kind of jerry-rigged a little 3x5 card with tape over the phone to see how that works to keep the heat down. And someone else sent some kind of cooling pack they made.
Yeah, you're saying that. I didn't see it, though, or see a picture of it or anything.
So I got to...
I'll get that out for next time.
I can't remember who sent that to me, or I would be giving you some credit for that, but I will find out who it was, and we might be checking that out. We are looking into some different options to keep the phone cool on these sunny days.
Yeah. These nice sunny days. Where are we going to patrol today, Pat?
I think we're going to hang mostly east.
Okay. Were you there today with Tang? Yeah, you were. You were on the radio. With Ultima with the Passat plates. Somebody missed a little dog.
You just saw a dog?
Right here. Little Chihuahua. Oh, right here in the woods.
I'm going to try and get it.
Yeah, let's try to grab that little puppy.
Come here, boy.
Oh, maybe he's going home.
Oh, he can outrun us.
Yeah, looks like he knows where he's going. He disappeared.
All right, cut to the yards to the east. Give us a 10-3. Hi, Chihuahua.
Suspect is 4 legs, round, very short.
I wonder, he went right between these yards here. I wonder if he's,
Lives in one of these houses, hopefully.
I wonder if he's asking himself.
There he is. There he is.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
That's what I call her.
86 cook, 343, 349 going to, that's going to be to mine.
That fast little sucker.
Copy, are you gonna head back? Have you made contact with the other? The other?
I don't think he came down though. There's that retaining wall. I don't think he came down the retaining wall.
Copy.
I just ran to a nice house. Yeah, because I don't think he came down this thing. He kept going.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe he's... The thing is, it's not 100 degrees out.
Yeah, really. Hey guys, are you looking for a chihuahua? Oh no, okay. There's one running down here. All right, take care. You too. Oh, you hit the camera thing?
Did we?
Yeah, I just turned it on. Just do it as an accidental. If you
Okay, yep.
It was accidentally on purpose. Well, the people of Kerr County, Texas, continue to be in our prayers for those horrific floods. The count of lost souls from that is constantly rising. Very, very sad.
Yeah, that's also very, very scary.
No, I lived just south of there in San Antonio for 5 years. And let me tell you, when it floods in south central Texas, it's beyond belief. Ready to just go out on traffic? Something interesting.
Nice. You're right.
Thank you. There's a story, I think it was a Coast Guard rescue swimmer.
Yeah.
Saved like 150 some people.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's a lot of swimming. It's a little loose today.
Yeah.
It's that paper. The sheet of paper. It's weighing it down. Hey, this is where it pulled down. There we go. Good.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm good.
You're live.
Huh?
You're live.
Alive? I'm guessing this is registered. I think she's candidates.
All good?
She's going, yeah. Okay.
All right, take care.
Traffic of a medical 3635 O'Shea, 7-year-old female short of breath.
Fellowship. First time I met him, I think it was right on Westminster, right in that block.
Yeah.
There was a violent domestic going on, and we could hear a woman screaming for help inside, and I didn't even hesitate because I'd been on for a while, and you know
Yeah.
when you're new, you're kind of reluctant to kick doors in.
Yeah.
And as soon as she screamed for help, boom, I booted the door in, and he was like, "Ooh, we can do that." That looks like fun.
I don't think I've seen anywhere else besides East.
Of course, these are the pickups.
Copy, you want here?
Copy.
Oh, Russell, we are definitely going to talk about that that seizure. It was
Oh, yeah, that one.
960 pounds of meth recovered by the Ramsey County Violent Crime Enforcement Team, VSET, which is deputies, St. Paul officers, and some suburban officers, along with, I believe the DEA was also involved. They seized 960 pounds of meth in Minneapolis yesterday.
Yeah.
A phenomenal amount. They believe it's the largest seizure ever in Minnesota.
I believe it.
Damn fine work.
Yeah, it's a lot of weight to move around.
It's unfathomable how many people could have died from that much meth. And yep, more's going to come in, but every bit we recover can save lives. So I'm going to call that a win.
Yeah, it's definitely a win.
You know, and I don't know all the details of the seizure. I believe a dog found it, didn't it? Or hit on it? But I'm not sure. But the FBI even posted about it on Twitter, or X, or whatever it's called now. It was a phenomenal seizure and arrest.
Wait and close it.
He says, absolutely, like it's a prayer.
Yeah, I was a little
Says indeed, like it's gospel. Colorblind cops with an O-light beam.
Yep. That's getting kind of narrow.
But I recovered.
Yeah, this road is kind of narrow right there, though.
Rolls with Bob like a loyal pup. Rides shotgun, sipping Fountain Dew from a holiday cup. Says, what's happening, brother, with a crooked grin? Like hanging out at Willard's taught him how to blend in. 2 bars, 3 drinks, 4 hospitality friends. He plays bingo, not bingo, the joke never ends. Laugh track in uniform, boots on the floor. Can't pass the test.
Here on the left, this is where I grew up as a kid.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, right here on the Dunhausen Brothers.
Will you stop?
Earliest childhood.
Yeah, our helping programs here at St. Paul. An amazing stepping stone for a lot of people. They maintain them well.
Yeah.
I hope, were they when you were a
Yeah.
kid too? That's one thing the city does well. Well, there's a few things the city does well, but that's one of them.
Is Bryce Street all torn up still?
I think so. Right.
Yeah, Sunday school started. What's the back?
She said, give me a light, but he quit that vice. The second wife was a third, not precise. He spoke in riddles, all still jive. Half a step late, but just a lie.
Jesus Christ.
Rewind to 98.
Is that gas station open closed? When you close down the construction?
Must have closed for the construction. You know, I get by here so seldom with it being closed.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure when that happened.
Chad like being in a hand on spear back then, no cams, no horses, herded. Sons and daughters of St. Paul wept, while Pat forgot him, making just slept. Bob called him evil eye, but colors blur when truth walks by. Can't see the plate, can't name the hue, but
That's all his watch. He sent it to me.
That's not nice.
absolutely.
Right up there to the right up there. Arlington High School. Or it used to be called Arlington High School.
No, it's, what is it?
I think it's
Washington now?
Washington Middle School there.
Yeah, my son Jesse went there the first year, then it opened. He graduated from there, so he got to set some records.
Yeah, my wife went there too. That's my wife went.
Jesus Christ!
Flashlight still charged.
So they pick up shoes.
Oh, I just seeing where you can get to with this construction goes.
Yeah, it's smart. Very smart.
He says, absolutely. Like it's a prayer.
Yeah, I was a little stiff.
Indeed, like it's gospel. Colorblind cop with an old light.
That's not nice.
Let's
Will you stop? Well, Heather, I haven't seen the thermometer pop up on this phone at all. So your idea seems to be a winner.
Yeah, it seems to be working pretty well.
Makes me think I'm going to have to get the real deal. If you go through the alley, if you can get out on the right side.
This guy's got the same idea.
Laugh track in uniform, boots on the floor, can't pass the test.
Parties lives here.
Will you stop? Jason, stick my cock. Yeah, I was a little stiff.
Absolutely
Retract.
you're the yes man king.
That's not nice.
I guess it didn't go through.
Nope. Well, this sure is inconvenient for you guys, isn't it? Do they know how long it's going to be going on? I mean, the construction. What a pain. I ain't mad at you. You take care. Bye. So regarding this, when we get done,
Yep.
I don't know if they already know this or not. I'll let them.
There was a call on this already. I'll just say Paul Squad. Yeah, that when you were still working with that.
That's not nice. I think I got to crank down tight now where we'll dip down again. My car was a little stiff when I got out. It's warm, it's fairly flat.
He says, absolutely. Like it's a prayer.
Yeah, I was a little stiff.
Like
So we are east
colorblind cop
at Jackson
with an old light.
Street. That's not nice.
Let's
Will you stop?
rolls with Bob.
You gotta love the police.
Ride shotgun, sipping
Please play.
Mountain Dew from a holiday cup.
LTD.
What's happening, brother, with a crooked grin? Like hanging out at Willard's torn and powder.
That's a nice batteries.
No.
3 drinks for hospitality friends. He plays bingo, not bingo, the joke never ends. Laugh track in uniform.
Yeah, let's go back east. I like east.
Me too.
Will you stop? Stepchild, daddy, don't you supposed to be toxic? Flashlight, fetish, loves his night, he walks.
Jason, stick my cock.
Reads him deadpan, thinks it's hockey names, doesn't know the scam.
Yeah, I was a little stiff.
Absolutely pat, you're the yes man king.
That's not nice.
Agree to anything, just don't say anything. Mom says jump, you say walk high.
Jesus Christ.
Even when he steers you straight into the night. The lady asked if he got it up. He stayed and she laughed. Said,
I want to see some pussy.
black pussy, white pussy,
Pink
pink
pussy.
peeled out, no time to get sassy. Mom hit reverse money, she was itching, the cat said frozen. Did you scratch it? She said, give me a knife. He put that vice. He said, he's a bird, not precise. He spoke in riddles.
That's in 61. Yeah, probably. Well, yeah. 61 still closed up there.
Yeah.
Rewind to 98.
You can get across it though. Finally.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. I could the other day. Hard to keep track.
New message.
What about your barber?
As well.
Does he watch?
No. He'll occasionally watch the next day.
Okay, so he's not, like, we can't get him now. He's not going to respond. A little head massage.
One of those electric Swedish massagers.
Yeah.
With the coils that go across the hand. Those are wonderful. Not too many barbers do that anymore. And he takes a straight razor to the back. You know,
Oh,
to
yep.
a straight line across. Don, yes, we were on Wheelock.
Disregard if you're already on it. 135, 137, or 440 West, you need for contacts.
Arundel Indian. Never guess.
Anything around us? Let's pop it up. There it is, yeah.
9660 transport. Cleveland Cruise Ride, one adult female, Enterprise, Clarity, starting off 64.1.
Looks like dog show. I'm taking one in custody.
Yeah, I heard that. Now, if you want a shout out done on a Friday night, and we try and do them on Fridays,
9660 arriving,
but
64.5.
if we miss out on that night, I try and do them today, on Wednesday. But if you want a shout out for Friday, what you need to do is by about 4 p.m. on the Thursday, before the Friday that we go live, you need to send a message to the Live on Patrol Facebook page. Not the Backseater pages, the official Live on Patrol Facebook page with Sheriff Fletcher's picture on it. You send a message there, and we get a list of everyone who messages. Signal before you get there.
Yeah, that's the deal. Let people know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. That is some long hair. Holy smokes.
Undercover. Undercover. Copy, and now loitering out front. Flight now 65, EV, Bill for your waiting coverage. 14 seconds.
Did you go out of town for the 4th or anything, Pat?
I did not. I worked the night of the 4th.
Oh, that's
Sure.
right. Yep, you guys, yeah, a whole crew of you guys did. At least there's a little heads up this time.
Yeah.
Sometimes sheriff just comes down last minute.
Well, there's a lot of fireworks.
Thankfully, it was a relatively safe 4th.
Well, 4 people did get shot overnight, though, in St. Paul. Fortunately, no fatalities.
Yeah. I saw on the news, there's something like New York, or was it New York or Chicago, didn't have any people died from gunshot wounds or something. It was like the first time in a while.
Then there's, I don't know if you saw it, there is video from a cookout in Philadelphia with a massive shootout
No, I didn't see that.
between the people at the cookout and some people doing a drive-by. I mean, it must have been 100 shots fired. Very, very sad. You ever gone?
Yep. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, it sounds kind of, even like, I'm not very exotic. For me, it sounds kind of iffy, but it's actually pretty good. It's got more fat than you think on the tail, so it gives a lot of flavor.
Subject is a later stand by mail me. You listen to white peak, driving me. Cover this place.
Lima, Julia Yankee.
This was check in. R225 again.
Undercover.
Oh, that's the thing.
See where it comes back to.
3 minutes.
Okay.
359. Route to the LEC with 1 people.
I have actually made oxtails in different recipes a number of times.
Really?
I love oxtails. A lot of people are turned off at even the idea of it, but they are a luxurious treat, and they're very expensive these days.
Yeah, because like I said, it's a lot more fattier than you would think, and it gives it that extra flavor. What do you use it in?
I've made stews with it, oxtail stew. I've braised them, like with mashed potatoes and gravy.
Okay.
Yeah, they're delicious. And a lot more, there's some fat in them, but they're a lot more meat than you would think, too.
Yeah.
As you cook them right, they're melting in your mouth.
Yeah. A lot more savory than you would think.
But I have never had the oxtail fop, but I just hear it's amazing.
Well, maybe we should do that next week or something.
Maybe so.
We should do that instead of wet gas.
Yeah. Be much better. Yes, Patty, they are very rich tasting. And Melinda, I've gotten mine at the Golden Harvest Asian Market.
Should I buy it? We're close.
2436. 20
I think it's primarily a Karen sport, but they have like a volleyball net and they have a little sack that they kick.
It's a, there's a.
What's that called?
It's I think you guys pronounce white people pronounce it Kato, but we call it Katao. But
Okay.
But yeah, it's like a little ball. It's a little woven, like bamboo woven ball. You can kick it over it takes a lot of feet dexterity because that's the only way to get it over the net.
In front of Barnes & Noble.
It's like a volleyball net.
Station Impala, very color, license November Sierra Romeo.
Nebraska 70497 is going to be unoccupied and I'm booked for.
Copy 4 with an unoccupied stone.
So St. Paul is recovering a stolen vehicle that is unoccupied.
Copy.
If it was occupied, we would be on the way there.
Major squad reference Minneapolis Cops alert. Lima Julia Yankee 926. Lima Julia Yankee 926 on a Chevy Suburban 2002 green color. Starting with Inchel Ram, a Minneapolis squad car. More information on your laptops.
Did you ever get to Golden Harvest too?
Forget what we're on here.
It's up on Maryland. Yeah. Between Forest and Window.
Or your streets.
They have a great hot
Or your meds.
It's like
deli section.
Yeah, yep.
A lot of different fishes, meats, poultry. I love it. And then there's Hatian over on Suburban, where the Lunds and Byerly's used to be. That's even bigger.
Yeah, that's even bigger over there. They got huge seafood selection.
He says milk in his coffee, then grabs a s'more. Tells the crowd, I got Chipotle galore. Can't say Acadia, calls it Arcadia. Rolling in his Toyota like he's leading a paradia. Thinks it's Lee Orient, not Loring Street. Westminster's where he lost the beat. Realtor wife still says real Adair. Trying to build trust, but he's sounding absurder. He says hybrid like his car's got two toes across the line, and he'll brag the most. Talks about Moriarty, but it's all mohair. Like his tongue went missing when the truth got there. He's Dr. Fletcher, and gives second-hand takes with first-grade slur. Says Moriarty and milk with pride, then misreads the script like he's cross-eyed. He's Dr. Fletcher, and can't pronounce a thing, but thinks he's above ya. Misdiagnosed and misspoke too. He'll treat your Chipotle flu with some Mountain Dew. He's Dr. Fletcher, and he's Dr. Fletcher, and
Beware, we're in this constant always like that's what I need more than 2 more. I started it. West side. You have done a trip.
Paul Williams, Zebra, 97.
he's Dr. Fletcher, and sticks in the malignant system. Diagnosis now with the
I guess I didn't do a good enough job.
He's Dr. Fletcher, and
So we gotta cool it down for a minute before I can put this back up. I get to see it. Let's school.
He could have been a lawyer, but instead, he became this. Step in the clinic, doc's got swagger. White coat, tight, but vocab swagger. Open wide, he says say I with pride, but he can't name a thing that's inside. Give me the x-rays for the high-red lungs. Misreading trust while chewing his gums. Calls it across, not across the chest. Bedside manner, second best.
tried to be a lawyer, dropped out on day 2. Couldn't pass the bar, couldn't spell it too. If words were crimes, he'd be doing time in a courtroom yelling, bring me the subpoena line. He's Dr. Fletcher, and can't pronounce a thing but thinks he's above ya. Misdiagnosed and misspoke too. He'll treat your Chipotle flu with some Mountain Dew. He's Dr. Fletcher. Ooh wee! Malpractice in a Dodge SUV. Saying catch a macho while searching your spine. His stethoscope's off, but the ego's fine. Calls it Toyota, drives Arcadia wrong. Westminster, where the church bells gong. Miss Liebel streets in the town.
Yeah.
He controls the swears. He knows St. Paul like it's etched in his soul. Lee Orient, he says with full white grin. Trying to sound smart, but the vowels cave in. Talking Ukraine like it's new on the map. Just nod and smile, don't fall in the trap. Says real.
I'll when I get some, I'll make sure to bring some back.
All right, man, my man.
All right.
I'm glad to see you, man.
Hey, good to see you too, Anthony.
Your Rico, it's crazy, Pat.
All world.
Like he looks like Pat's got me. Like I'm Pat. What?
4505.
4505.
You can show clear, not Eagle GOA.
Copy.
1426.
Now we still got the thermometer going, but we're trying here, folks.
Yeah, the phone's saying it's hot, but it's recording. I can see you guys.
You can see our little heat shield flapping on top.
5671.
Dr. Fletcher will see you now. Just
So Betsy,
ask.
did he mail you like an ice pack type thing?
No, a link to how to get one.
Suffered dangerous condition at selling in Asbury. Broken down 1993 Chevy Silverado. The driver called in, saved his vehicle. Vehicles are slowing down. He is on the shoulder.
So we're just going to sit here in the shade for a couple minutes, folks, until the thermometer says we're out of the danger zone.
4472.
Yeah, we're pulling up the parking lot here.
45.
That's
1428.
where we're sitting actually. The parking lot of Golden Harvest.
3440.
He says milk in his coffee, then grabs a Can't say Acadia, calls it Arcadia. Rolling in his tie, feel like he's leading a paradia. Thinks it's Lee Orient, not Laurien Street. Westminster's where he lost the beat. Realtor wife still says realtor. Trying to build trust, but he's sounding absurder. He says hybrid like his car's got toes across the line, and he'll brag the most. Talks about Moriarty, but it's all mohair. Like his tongue went missing when the truth got there. He's Dr. Fletcher, MD, gives second-hand takes with first-grade slur. Says Moriarty, with pride and misreads the script like he's cross-eyed. He's Dr. Fletcher, MD, can't pronounce a thing but thinks he's above ya. Misdiagnosed and misspoke to
Driver has the driver has the felony warrant for a firearm.
He's Dr. Fletcher, and he's Dr. Fletcher, and
What's the 5 driver's warrant, Brad? I haven't verified is that you or anything like that. You just told me that he's got the felony warrant.
Being cooperative.
He's still in the vehicle. I'm just waiting for the slugs.
Somebody, he's still on there.
Yeah, would you please just hold it for a moment?
Copy.
Go live. I'm going to get an official iPhone sunshade. Well, we lost the thermometer anyways.
say it loud now, girls. Here's his number. He rolls up slow in that aging SUV, smiling at the sidewalk like it's live TV. Sees a group of girls outside the saloon. Tips his hat, says they can go sing soon. She laughs and waves, says he's 16. He leans in close and he's part of the scene. Tells me you need help. You in distress, just call dispatch and say.
I got ways to go in this one.
Oh, got a cam and a mic, no enclosure. Gives him a ring, the girls down the block. Another sketch scene for his YouTube stuck on. It's urgent too. You might just get pulled in a backseat view.
All right, folks, we have got the thermometer back again, so we are probably moments away from this phone overheating. So we are going to sign off for today. Thank you all for riding with us. We'll see you next time we go live, and hopefully we'll have something to keep the phone cool.
See you guys next time.
Take care.
What did you say?
What's up? You fucking fake ass undercover lame ass bitch.
What did you say?
Fake ass undercover lame ass
Rolling down the step lights, flashing for clout. Bob wants some balls, but the crowd shouts him out. Girl in the dark, voice cut through the air. Fake ass undercover lame ass bitch, that's fair.
Bob's ego's bruised.
Pride in his eyes, he's got no clue. Just chasing that slice. He dressed tight, patrols run thin. Looking for a vibe that'll let him win. Scanners alive, calls in the night. But Bob's tuned out, got no appetite for justice. That is not just a snacks. Hot hand, shaped plastic wrap. Fake ass undercover, lame ass bitch. Bob's on the beat, missing the pitch. Swerving through shadows, chasing a bite. Snagging on pride in the neon light. Bob links tight lip, don't flinch, don't fold. I own the corner, roll and pro. Cherry 5 rolls, block real slow. We yell F12 just so he know. Hat rips his teeth, Bob ducks his head. Thought we love him if we knew him, try therapy instead. You can't charm truth or distract from harm. We know who you hire, we peep your whole arm. Every time we roll the vibe, ain't no tears when you cry.
Up there. One, the first one was
That bag
F12.
don't
But
absolve.
I didn't catch the second
You
part.
can't solve.
I didn't
Ain't no tears when
Well, at
you
least they're
cry.
watching us.
That
We're gonna bring them
bag don't
around.
absolve. We the problem
We're
you
gonna make
can't
them love us.
solve. Yes, I know you better we did, and that's exactly why we
Well, we're not gonna
here.
make it.
Real love. And that's exactly why we here. That's exactly why we here.
They won't be able to
Real
They won't
love.
resist the
What's
fact
up?
that
Why
we're
they just make us stare right off?
trying to
When
do
they try to
good.
stand down, yeah. No, fuck when that ain't sound fun. When you try to stop the pills, yo, life like some pills on a little bit.
Well, you know, get
When
on,
you
I'll be
try
reading
to
some
stop the
comments.
steal, yeah, yo. I'm like, God, what's on the pumpkin wicket? Got 12, fuck 12. Every time you roll by, fuck 12. Ain't no tears when you cry, fuck 12. That badge don't absolve, fuck 12. We the problem you can't solve, 12. Every time you roll by, fuck 12. Ain't no tears when you cry, fuck 12. That badge don't absolve.
It's another night on patrol. Cruising through the streets, cameras on. But the streets know better. The streets always know.
Rolling slow, lights flashing just for show. Grandpa smiles, but the fear still grows. The crowd don't clap, they point and they hiss. Fake ass undercover, lame ass bitch.
Sidewalk shouts, the truth spills out. From E7 to the edge of downtown routes. They circle back, but they miss the signs. Chasing a vibe that ain't theirs to find.
Fake ass undercover, lame ass bitch. Vibes on patrol, but the wheels don't hitch. Swerving in circles, flexing that badge. Feeding the cameras while the streets go bad. He says it's for the people, he says it's for the views. But every live stream's just a propaganda cruise. Talks about community, talks about reform. But it's just a rerun in the propaganda storm. His grandpa charm sells fear by the mile. Smile for the dash cam, the backseat smile. Chasing his legacy, chasing the fame. But the badge ain't a shield when you're playing a game. Fake ass undercover, lame ass bitch. Vibes on patrol, but the wheels don't hitch. Swerving in circles, flexing that badge. Feeding the cameras while the streets go bad.
He says, career criminals, but the stories get thin. Pushing old arrests to fill up the spin. Preaching safe streets, but the budget's in flames. While the county pays out for his deadly games.
Fundraisers glow while the sinkholes grow. Back the badge, back the blue, but the numbers say no. Tax dollars drained for the overtime show. And the only thing rising is his ego, yo.
It's Bob, Pat, and Jelly Joe, PB and J. Rolling West 7th, searching for respect. But they can't eat that, so they eat snacks instead.
Rolling down the strip, lights flashing for clout. Bob wants applause, but the crowd shouts him out. Girl in the dark, voice cut through the air. Fake ass undercover, lame ass bitch, that's fair.
Bob's ego's bruised, pride thin as ice. He's got no clue, just chasing that slice. U-turns tight, patrols run thin. Looking for a vibe that'll let him win.
Scanners alive, calls in the night. But Bob's tuned out, got no appetite for justice that is not just for snacks. Hot ham, cheese, shame, and plastic wrap. Fake ass through shadows, chasing a bite, snacking on pride in the neon light. Guy at the curb says cops just killed. Bob blinks tight-lipped, but it's stinging him still. Talk of lights, talk of fear, talk of the girls. Bob's world's aloof, a badge and a twirl. Pat's chewing chips, Jelly Joe's got jerky. Bob's ego's the engine running dirty. They hear fuck 12 from the street. It cuts deep, but they drive on by. Their mission's cheap.
Bob's chasing clout, not calls. Snacks, not safety. Pride, not patrols. Lights off now, but ego's on high. Bob's the mayor of a make-believe lie.
Bob's on the beat, but he's missing the pitch. Swerving through shadow, chasing a bite, snacking on pride in the neon light.
It echoes in the bars, in the chat, in the air. Bob hears it loud, but he'll never change the sound.
Fake ass undercover layman.
Bob's on the beat, but he's missing the pitch. Swerving through shadows, chasing a bite, snacking on pride in the neon light.
Pat's chewing chips, Jelly Joe's got jerky.
Bob's ego's the engine running dirty.
They hear fuck 12 from the street, it cuts deep, but they drive on by, their mission's cheap.
Bob's chasing cloud, not calls. Snacks, not safety, pride, not patrols. Lights off now, but ego's on high. Bob's the mayor of a make-believe lie.
Dogs chasing by.
Fake ass undercover layman.
Bob's on the beat, but he's missing the pitch. Swerving through shadows, chasing a bite, snacking on pride in the neon light.
Fake ass undercover layman.
Bob's on the beat, but he's missing the pitch. Swerving through shadows, chasing a bite, snacking on pride in the neon lights. Chewing chips, Jelly Joe's got jerky. Bob's ego's the engine running dirty. They hear 12 from the street, it cuts deep, but they drive on by. Their mission's cheap. Bob's chasing clout, not calls. Snacks, not safety, pride, not patrols. Lights off now, but ego's on high. Bob's the mayor of a make-believe lie.
Fake ass undercover layman.
Bob's on the beat, but he's missing the pitch. Swerving through shadows, chasing a bite, snacking on pride in the neon light.
Fake ass undercover layman. Bad word.
Be kind. Rewind.
He could have been a doctor. He could have been a lawyer. But instead, he became this. Step in the clinic, doc's got swagger. White coat tight, but vocab staggered. Open wide, he says say out with pride, but he can't name a thing that's found inside. Give me the x-rays for the high-bred lungs. He's misreading charts while chewing his gums. Calls it across, not across the chest. Bedside manner, second best.
Tried to be a lawyer, dropped out on day 2. Couldn't pass the bar, couldn't spell it too. If words were crimes, he'd be doing time. In a courtroom yelling, bring me the subpoena line. He's Dr. Fletcher, M-Dub. Can't pronounce a thing but thinks he's above ya. Misdiagnosed and misspoke to, he'll treat your Chipotle flu with some Mountain Dew. He's Dr. Fletcher, ooh-wee. Malpractice in a Dodge SUV. Saying catch a macho while searching your spine. His stethoscope's off, but the ego's fine.
patrols, but swears he knows St. Paul like it's etched in his soul. Orient, he says with full white grin, trying to sound smart, but the vowels cave in. Talking Ukraine like it's new on the map, just nod and smile, don't fall in the trap.
Says realtor like he's selling a house. Toyota, cruising clueless but proud. Still can't read St. Paul streets with care. You've been a cop since Cisco and you're still not aware.
He's Dr. Fletcher, and
if ignorance paid, he'd be over rich bruh. Talks like he's teaching while misreading clues. Prescribes respect, but he skipped all the news. He's Dr. Fletcher, give him a mic. Misquotes laws in the Bill of Rights. In the EL, yelling at the pediatry with a badge on his chest and a GED.
Dr. Fletcher will see you now. Just don't ask him to pronounce your name, or your street, or your meds, or anything really.
He's Dr. Fletcher, and mistakes and mumbling, that's a shtick, bruh. Diagnosis loud with a badge and a bluff. Flunk basic civics, but still acts tough. He says milk in his coffee, then grabs a s'more. Tells the crowd, I got Chipotle galore. Can't say Acadia, calls it Arcadia. Rolling in his tie up like he's leading a paradia. Thinks it's Lee Orient, not Laurier Street. Westminster's where he lost the beat. Realtor wife still says realtor. Trying to build trust, but he's sounding absurder. He says hybrid like his car's got toes across the line, and he'll brag the most. Talks about Moriarty, but it's all mohair. Like his tongue went missing when the truth got there. He's Dr. Fletcher, and gives secondhand takes with first grade slur. Says more ready and milk with pride, then misreads the script like he's cross-eyed. He's Dr. Fletcher, and can't pronounce a thing but thinks he's a
Lustin', needin', baby, call with you and seeing the sack. I'm breathing, baby. I'm breathing, baby. And you shine my fans, I'm like out. I want it told in my pain. I'm breathing, baby. I'm breathing, baby. Needed that tonight, but can stay too long than great. I'm that ways, my feet so basic. You gotta never face it. I saw that people can do my people that will break you. But maybe let me every time you're working to me. You can stab and I get it, do by the day you can mind and I when my bowl will feel like sugar rock. When my perfect baby something to me. You can stab and I get it, do by the day you can mind and I when my bowl will feel like sugar rock. When my perfect baby something to me. My body, what if you want? I'm down my will, I'm that's all. It's occupated. It's occupated. Come find and take me away. You probably hate it and day, but you wanna be paid. But you wanna keep playing. Got it open now, my PC. Tap and bait and make ways. My feet so basic. You gotta better casing. It's all I do, and do. I take it new for make you, then make you looking. Every time you walking to me, keep standing out. You don't know my days, you can imagine that. In the moment I put my shoes away, you can baby, baby, stop to me. Keep standing out. You don't know my days, you can imagine that. In the moment I put my shoes away, you can baby, baby, stop to me. Yeah, now I know, baby, know that you're giving me. If you really looking, make believe that you for me. See me, you're doing well when I'm on my head down. You never great when I'm thinking of pizza. Wanna be fame, I play the feature. Everyone see me on the teacher. Yeah, you whip it in me hand, gotta breathe ya. I gotta jump over things that I need ya.